It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. Christmas came early for Nikki LaRochelle of Breck. The former ski mountaineering pro is going to the Winter Olympics as a commentator for the Olympic Broadcast Network.
Being funny but not too funny, being an expert but not being obnoxious or unrelatable. So it's a lot of just balancing as you go.
LaRochelle is a legend on the U.S. skimo scene. She has won the grueling Grand Traverse between Crested Butte and Aspen and competed at 2 World Skimo Championships, where the course combines uphill skiing, boot packing, and technical backcountry descents. But she is new to broadcasting. She had to go through several rounds of interviews for the job.
I kept waiting, getting my letter of condolences, like you're not going to be selected.
It all led to a nerve-wracking live audition in London.
I was absolutely sweating bullets, but it ended up being really fun.
LaRochelle ended up being really good. After getting the gig, she went straight to work, calling her first World Cup skimo event in Utah.
The first day was totally disastrous from a technical standpoint. Had this echo. We had water dripping from the roof of our tent. It was freezing.
She says that disastrous first day was the best way to learn.
I was quite frankly really bothered and struggling to overcome those challenges in the moment. But I'm ultimately thankful they happened because I think I can take that experience moving forward, knowing it might not always be super predictable and without incidents.
Joining LaRochelle in Utah and again at the Olympics is Brad J. He gives the play-by-play. She gives the color commentary.
Some of these names, particularly China, Poland, Japan, they're so challenging. So I spent a lot of time just working on my pronunciations. I felt like I owed the athlete that degree of respect to be able to pronounce their names correctly.
Luckily, they will not be dealing with leaky roofs at the Olympics. They'll be in a studio. And nothing can hide those special intangibles she brings to the booth.
I bring a certain degree of energy to the commentary, good knowledge of the sport, good knowledge of the athletes currently racing on the World Cup circuit. I think the acumen in the moment to try to speak articulately and concisely.
You most likely will not see LaRochelle on the NBC Olympic broadcast. Instead, you can hear her on the Olympic Channel or the International Skimo Federation stream on YouTube. Racing begins February 19th. The folks at NORAD in Colorado Springs are keeping an eye on Santa Claus today as he makes his merry way around the globe. You can follow him now on the official NORAD Santa Tracker website or download the app. And in sports, tomorrow the Broncos are playing the Chiefs. Pundits at the Denver Post say the Broncos should not go easy on the flailing Chiefs, who are already knocked out of contention. Denver's not won a game in Kansas City for nearly a decade. They say it's time for a change. Phil Lindemann wishing you a very Merry Christmas Eve on Krystal 93.